Hello and welcome to Light Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us, we have the ACEBEAM Pokelit AA. This is a rechargeable mini everyday carry flashlight. You can find these retailing on Amazon for around $19.99. They run sales every so often. I got mine for $16.99. Represents an amazing deal. You're going to like this one. Here it is. I got the Hunter Green. That was the one that's on sale most of the time. They have a really cool orange one with the black treatment, which I really like, but it's always $10 more. Couldn't justify the difference in cost for the same exact flashlight, just because of color. So here we are, ACEBEAM. Light where you want it. There it is. Took most everything out except for the flashlight. ACEBEAM. Contact information on the back there. 5-year warranty. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and take the flashlight out. Comes like in a little blister here. Everything packed in nicely. Okay, so let's go ahead and set that box aside. Take our flashlight out. Awesome. There's a tray. Now everything else you get in there, they give you quite a bit, which is amazing. So for your money, you get the charging cable. Yes, you get the charging cable, which is awesome. It's a USB to Type-C, and the battery actually has a Type-C port on it, not the flashlight, which is great because water tightness is key there. You get a carry lanyard. That's another nice thing to see. I like that. It's even branded. ACEBEAM in orange. That would look good with the orange one. You get 2 extra O-rings. Fantastic. Gotta love that. And then we get our user manual. Let's see here. I think it's dual language, but we'll get to this. I think we're in English here. Yeah. So for posterity, there's illustration, features. You can pause and read them all. I'll try to cover most of them. There's your specs. Again, I'll cover that. What's included. Like I say, it's just a tremendous bargain of a flashlight. And the beam it puts out is fantastic. Operating instructions. There you go. And there's the battery with the USB Type-C connected to it. And then down here, it shows it runs on the 14500. It's included. And it gives you the ratings for that. You can also run on an alkaline battery or a nickel metal hydride battery. Now, if you look there on the second and third boxes, you'll see alkaline and the nickel metal hydride. If you look at their high modes, it shows like 230, 150, 90, 80, 70, 50. So it's throttling down as time goes on to conserve the battery. So that's what that's about, just to give you an idea. We're pretty much just going to talk about the 14500 stats. So there you are. And over here we have notices, warnings. Just kind of do this here. Maybe you can see that on your screen or not. And we're done. Some QR codes, information. And then, yeah, we're done with that. Cool. So we'll get rid of this stuff here. We're going to zoom it on down. And we'll do some dimensions. So, yeah, ACEBEAM. I like the product. Really well made. This has been on sale, and I've actually posted it a few times before I even got to review this. And people just love it. They bought a few of them, and they're very happy. Yeah, when you see it, you'll know why. So dimensions, we have 3 3/4 inches in length, and we have a head diameter of 11/16 of an inch. And I'll have the millimeters posted below, but they're also in that manual I just showed you. Weight is 55 grams with the battery. Not bad. And when it comes to radio frequency interference, people like to know this because we are radio tuners at heart. There's no RFI on any mode. Awesome. I love that. Spectacular. Let's do a size comparison. These are always fun. I'm going to bring this back up a little bit. Stuff in the frame. So the ACEBEAM, it's got some competition. Its main competitor is going to be the Lumetop Everyday Carry AA. Now you'd think the Tool AA one would be it, but not quite. This one here, the Lumetop Everyday Carry AA, comes with a 14500 cell with Type-C as well as charging. So they're in the same price, $19.99. So they're very close competitors. That's why I brought that one out. Next is not quite a competitor, but is a premium AA flashlight, the Phoenix E12. A nice short compact guy. runs on alkalines and nickel metal hydride only. Does not run on a 14500 cell. It does not quite have the high output, but sometimes you don't need the high output when you just need small tasks done. So there's that. We have a AA battery. And I have a 18650 battery, just to give you an idea how big these are. All right, cool. So let's go over features of the ACEBEAM Pokelit. I think I'm saying that right. Pokelit. There's no E at the end. You can see this right here, Pokelit AA. It's a cool name. Let's see what we got for features. So on the front, it's got a polycarbonate lens with anti-scratch coatings, they said. I don't see any anti-reflective measures there, but they say it's anti-scratch resistant, so I'm guessing it is polycarbonate. It's got a smooth reflector that actually has a really unique shape to it. It gives you a nice broad beam, even though it's smooth. It doesn't need a diffuser like the Lumitop to get a nice beam, but the Lumitop is way more diffused. So if you need a very diffused beam, the Lumitop is the way to go because of the way it's designed, as you can see there. But yeah, definitely more of a slimmer flashlight for sure. Going down there at the bottom is the fun part of this flashlight, the LED. It's a Nichia, which is fantastic, 219F. It's a high CRI LED in a neutral white with a 5000K color temperature. I like that. It's got a slightly neutral tone, and it looks good for color rendering. Fantastic. That's what you want on a inspection type everyday carry flashlight. It's got an aluminum alloy body. It didn't give any specs on it, but I'm sure it's at 6061 aircraft grade, aerospace, whatever you want to call it. Anodized finish. Again, I'm guessing it's type 3 hard anodized. It's got this really cool metallic green. I do like the look of that. It looks awesome. And the lettering scheme is neat. Hot beware. It will get hot, of course, with the 14500 running. Het belt clip. It's stainless steel with some type of anodized treatment to it as well. And it's, of course, het belt. Very nice, very sturdy. Got this cool grip design. Definitely feels good in the hand when you're holding it. Very comfortable, no sharp edges. Some people want to know about that. So, yeah, I like it. Tail here. Tail switch operated. It's a metal sleeve with a rubber button, which is kind of nice. The Lumitop is just a rubber tail switch there. So this has some support, similar to the Olight. I think the Olights have the metal sleeve design similar to this. So we'll go ahead and open this back. I think it comes out the back. No, it comes out the front. Okay. So yeah, I think the back is sealed. So we'll open up the front here. And you can see their little circuit board. Get the focus there for you. It has an anti-polarity, so you can't reverse the polarity by that little post there. Keeps the negative from touching. So if you switch the battery around, it physically can't touch the positive terminal there. Smart idea. And our battery is a 920 milliamp hour rated, 14500, Type C rechargeable lithium, included with the flashlight, which is amazing. Red charging, green done charging. Yeah, fantastic. It charges quickly. In a couple hours, you're ready to go. So yeah, you do have to take it out of the flashlight, but these threads are nice. They're thicker threads, not super fine, so you're not going to worry about cross-threading them if you're in a hurry. So yeah, there you are. Nice. So turning it on, very simple. You can momentary, which is great. So you just tap it. It remembers last mode. So you have the 3 settings, low, medium, high. So yeah, it goes from like, on this type of battery, it's 5 lumens on low. And it goes to 190 and then to 550. So it jumps up pretty quick. But I noticed the 190 being a really good mode and the 5 lumens being a great tuning mode. And we'll show that to you in the dark here in a moment. So yeah, very simple. And then if you find a setting you like say you like that one, you can lock it in by just pressing it all the way down. And now you got your light. And if you want to change it fast by just by clicking it, you can go and you can lock it like that. Or you can do it quietly. And then lock it on turbo if you want. So I like that setup. Let's go to the garage where I took some pictures, and then we'll do some comparison between this and the Lumitop so you can see the color differences in person. So let's go to the garage where I took pictures of this in action You can see what it can do. All right, so here I am, 15 feet away from the garage door. The flashlight's on high. I called it turbo, but it's pretty much called high. It's 550 lumens. Expected to run about 35 seconds before it throttles down to 330 lumens and runs the remainder of the battery out in 1 hour. It has a throw of 86 meters at this level. Now we're on medium mode. Told you it's 190 lumens. Expect the runtime of 2.25 hours. Not bad. Great setting. 190 will be probably the mode you use the most. And again, it remembers this mode if you used it last, which is great. And now we're on low, which I used actually walking around the garage with low. It worked out great. 5 lumens for 58 hours of runtime is great for tasks and especially for tuning radios. You also get longer runtimes if you're using alkaline batteries, and they enter sub-lumen range, as you saw in that chart. This last picture, took a picture of a car wheel like you're repairing it, working on the car, 6 feet away. It's on the medium mode, 190 lumens. You can get quite a bit done in 2.25 hours while you're working on something. Lights the area up real nice. Let's go back to the table. All right, so let's do a quick demo. We'll get a deck of cards here. There you go, idea for scale. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves ACEBEAMs from Pokelit land. It's actually, I just like the size. It's just a great size. Not too small, not too big. It's perfect. And then we'll bring in the Lumen Everyday Carry AA. Now, like I said, this comes with the rechargeable battery as well, in the same price range. It's got a turbo of 600 lumens. It's got a high of 400 lumens, a medium mode of 80 lumens, and a low mode of 8 lumens. Its 8 lumen runs 30 hours. Its medium mode of 80 lumens runs 6.75 hours. Not bad at all. Its throw is 61 meters because it's definitely more diffused of a light pattern, which you're going to see. It's definitely a cool white. It doesn't have the high color rendering as the ACEBEAM does. And like I said, you can get this for $19.99, and it competes directly with the ACEBEAM. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn these on. I'm thinking low, probably the best bet. So I think it's low there. And we'll go to low there. There we are. And then we'll turn lights off and do a quick demonstration and give final thoughts on the ACEBEAM Pokelit AA. Loving that. And I'll get my radio too. We'll show you there's no RFI. The Lumen does have it. So let's go ahead, bring them up. You can definitely see the color difference when I bring them in before my camera adjusts for the color. Left here is the Lumen with its cool white. The right is a nice color rendering ACEBEAM. Looks fantastic on 5 lumens. There's the Lumen in my left hand with its 8 lumens of that ultra cool white. A beam pattern, as you can see, much more diffused on the Lumen But this ACEBEAM has a nice spot to it and a nice diffused edges. So no artifacts, which is great. Bring them all the way down. There you go. Cool. So let's go ahead and cycle the modes, and then we'll do a tuner. So I'm going to aim at the ceiling without blinding myself. So we're on low. We're going to go to medium. It's 190 lumens. Then we'll go to high. This is 550 lumens. It'll lighten the room pretty good. There's the table. Lighten the table up nicely without jamming on the cards too much there. Low, medium, and turbo. Or high. Pretty neat. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is bring in a radio. My CRI, turn it on. My low. Just a slight amount. I thought it had... Okay, so I have a little bit on low. I didn't... Right to get... This is where the antenna's at. So about 4 inches away, I don't hear it, but if I go right next to the radio, I hear it. Okay, but I didn't hear it 4 inches away. This is perfect distance.
So what are we doing this weekend? And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you buzz, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan. We were able to get all much together in no time.
Okay, so as you can tell, the Lumitop actually has much more RFI to it. It's my right hand right now. So, okay, let's go ahead and turn the lights back on and do final thoughts. Okay, let's turn these off. All right, cool. Yeah, I would like to do the tuner thing. That's pretty nice. So the ACEBEAM, yeah, it comes in 3 colors that I've seen. The black, I think it has a blue clip, which looks really nice. The orange model with the black clip is like my favorite, but never goes on sale for cheap enough for me to want to pick it up. But for the price, this is definitely the way to go. A little warm here since it was running on turbo. But yeah, overall, a great investment. Definitely gets a thumbs up for me all day long. Definitely click the links below if you want to support the channel. ACEBEAM Pokelit AA, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Get it because you can run it on your normal, nickel metal hydride or AA battery, alkaline. Do I have anything laying around on my desk? Normal alkaline batteries. I'm sure I got something. I always have batteries running around. Here we go. Golden Power. Nice name. But yeah, you can run on any type of battery. So if your 14500 dies out, you'll have the ability to run on standard batteries as well and still have the beautiful high CRI LED, which it looks fantastic in person. You're really going to like this flashlight. I can't stress it enough that it is a fantastic investment and a worthy everyday carry. I actually like this better than the Lumitop tool, though the Lumitop tool has a Nichia version as well, which is nice, but this just feels more substantial in my hand. Feels better made overall. Feels like an Olight. Olights are well made as well. The i5T. This feels just as nice. I like it quality wise. Definitely nice. Also, there's the Phoenix to think about. So there are these choices out there for people who want different things. If you want compact, you might want to go with the Phoenix if you don't need the 14500. You just want to run standard batteries. If you like a really diffuse beam and you want a narrow body, the EDC AA isn't a bad choice. It's, of course, slightly shorter and, like I say, thinner. So, I mean, it just depends on what you want. If you don't mind cool white or you like cool white, the Lumitop may be the way to go as well. But I'm a fan of the high CRI, so the ACEBEAM wins for me all day long. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like ACEBEAM products, you want to see more. I've been watching them. I got another one to review. You get to see that one hopefully shortly. Pretty awesome. I like these models. AA's too, by the way. Perfect for us radio guys who have radios that take AA batteries that we can use them in. Same with our Skywave. This takes AA batteries. Gotta love it. So you can interchange them, which is fantastic. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the ACEBEAM Pokelit AA. Do you own it? Do you like it? Do you have these flashlights, and which one do you use the most? I'm kind of curious to hear what your thoughts are. Personally, this would be my first go-to one right here. This would be the one I'd grab, just because I like the modes and I like its usability. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.